Hi guys, welcome to Khong Driving, and today we are in the Proton X70 and we are on a little road somewhere near Alo Gajah heading towards Lubuk Cina. And the reason we are on this road is because we want to check out the X70 that we're driving now on a road that is not a highway, because we have taken the highway all the way down to Johore Baru and back, and it's not so exciting to test a car. And of course we are not going to Genting, so this is the next best thing, guys. So we have this little B road that is taking us to Lubuk Cina, and yes, we are in the X70, the new 1.5 liter turbocharged engine. That is the 3-cylinder engine. Basically it's the same engine that is in the Proton X50, but in a car that is maybe another 300 kilos heavier and bigger, which is the X70. And so the question is whether there is enough power to drive the X70. The fact that the weight has been reduced slightly because of the engine. The engine weight is reduced by about 27 kilos, so I was told. And of course now the premium doesn't have the sunroof. So total weight is about 50 or 60 kilos lighter than the older one. But the key question is whether the 177 PS versus the old one at 180. And this one has 255 Newton meters of torque versus the previous one that was upgraded to 300 Newton meters of torque. And that is the key question. Yes, the price is about the same, maybe a little bit difference between the two. So is it worth it to buy this X70 with the 1.5 liter engine? Yes, for a limited period you can still get the 1.8. They are still selling the 1.8 side by side with the 1.5, so you actually have a choice. So our purpose today is to check whether the 1.5 is just as good. So now we are driving with the flow of traffic along this B road. We are going at between 60 to 80 kilometers per hour, which is the B road average speed, I think. And how does the X70 feel with a 1.5 liter engine? Well, first things first, the question would be, can you tell it's a 3-cylinder? To be honest, no. I can't tell if this is a 3-cylinder or not. Okay? And well, I can't tell. So there's no difference driving this or a 4-cylinder, because the old 1.8 was a 4-cylinder. And driving feel, I am going along this road, and of course it's got a 7-speed DCT and everything is automatic. So how does it feel? Well, at this speed, we are going at 80, a little bit higher now because there's no traffic. The X70 feels pretty nice to drive, like any normal turbocharged car. So it doesn't feel like it's heavy or the engine is working very hard. No, it doesn't. So we are in fully automatic mode with the DCT, and it's shifting up and down by itself, and we are really enjoying the drive. So in terms of handling, well, there's no change in the suspension. They may have done a little bit of changes here and there in the settings, but basically it's still the same McPherson strut in the front and a multi-link arrangement at the back. Okay, signboard, head to Lubuk Cina. Yes. So as you can see, the car is very agile. Maybe the slightly lighter weight in the front, also helps in the braking and the handling. So there's less of the nose dive. So it actually feels pretty good. So what's new between the new 1.5 versus the old 1.8? Well, for this one, you can see in the background here, the seats. These are Napa leather, so it's very nice. And it's got this burgundy color, which I like. Wheels are 19-inch for the premium. So this is the premium. And I think the other one, executive, runs 18 inches. So 19-inch wheels are very nice. It actually gives you much better grip and also improves handling, and of course it also looks very nice. But of course, replacement of a 19-inch wheel is a little bit more than what it would cost you for an 18-inch. But that's secondary. Okay, what about high speed? Well, yesterday I drove on the highway. In fact, there are 3 of us in the car, but you don't know who they are because they don't want to be seen. And anyway, we drove on the highway, and for highway speeds, it's not a problem. It doesn't have what you call mind-blowing acceleration, but that is enough. Yes, you can accelerate briskly, and you can leave most other cars behind, because with the 255 Newton meters of torque, it's pretty good. And of course, the DCT is a very good gearbox, and it delivers the power smoothly. But I think for safety and durability purposes, they have actually regulated the acceleration quite a bit, so that you don't injure the gearbox. And actually, this was what I found in the previous one also. So that means to say that the DCT will be kept in good trim, because the system, the TCU or transmission control unit, is tuned to protect that gearbox. So you get a driver seat and passenger seat, both are electrically adjustable, and aircon first class, very nice. And basically the interior has got a few minor changes, but I really can't tell what they are. However, this one has also the premium. It has the full ADAS system. So let's just go through. We have, of course, the autonomous braking. Then, of course, we have lane departure warning. Warning only, no correction. And then, of course, we have blind spot warning. And there's another thing that tells you you're going above 110. There's a little alarm. And I think it has auto headlights. And what else does it have? Yeah, I think that's about it. Did I miss anything? Yeah, it has the full complement of ADAS, except it doesn't have lane keep assist. It only has lane departure warning. Yeah, I think that's about it. I see so many cars, it's very confusing. All right, now in terms of fuel consumption, well, it's a turbocharged vehicle, and it's 1.65 tons, about 1.6 tons lah. And if you push it hard, it will consume a bit more, because you can't get something for nothing. But we also did a highway type of test to tell you what kind of consumption you will get at speeds between 100 to 110 kilometers per hour. Yeah, we exceeded a little bit once or twice, but the reading is there and is not very far off from the mooted fuel consumption. Okay, there's a little gap. Hopefully we can overtake this car. Yes, wait for it. Yes, the line. Yep, we can go. Yes. Okay, so that's the acceleration. Pretty good. There's also oh, I forgot, we are in eco mode. Okay, now we have shifted to sports mode. And there are actually 3 modes. If you turn off sports mode, you get normal. Okay, now we are back on normal. But earlier we were on eco mode, so the acceleration wasn't so good. I realized it when I tried to punch it to overtake the car, but now we are on normal mode and immediately you can feel there's a lot of power and the car is more agile. Okay, there's a traffic light here and we need to go where? Lubocina, turn right. Yes, we have to turn right to go to Lubocina and the light has turned red. Okay, the light has turned green and we are turning right to go to Lubocina. Oh yes, I forgot to mention earlier regarding the ADAS system. They also have adaptive cruise control. Yes. So this is a very nice road for driving, but remember, they have oncoming traffic, and so we have to be extra careful. And of course, you cannot go onto the other lane. You got to stay within your lane and keep the speed decent because you don't want to have any unpleasant moments. Yeah. So you could drive within your lane and not too fast. But of course, this type of roads give you a chance to check out the handling. Now, in terms of comfort, well, this is an SUV. It is comfortable, but it is not as comfortable as a sedan, yeah? But those of you who buy SUVs, I'm sure you know what to expect. But in terms of handling, fine. Now, just to let you know, there is also a all-wheel drive version. They have put it back into the fold, yes, and it is available in executive trim. This is the premium trim, and they do not have four-wheel, or rather they do not have all-wheel drive for executive trim. But, well, yesterday we talked to the CEO and he's saying that, maybe if the demand is good, they will have to offer the all-wheel drive version in premium trim too. But let's just wait and see. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Kuala Lumpur, and in a few days we hope to be able to take the all-wheel drive version up our favorite mountain, you know. Well, I wonder how that will do. I'm sure you'll do well. Okay, we are stuck behind this truck. Yes, we have no problem keeping up with him or following him through the bends. Well, this is the unfortunate part about driving on a B road. If you meet up with very slow traffic and you meet up with double white lines, then you can't go through. But anyway, we are in Lubocina and we are at the end of our drive. So, let's do a quick wrap up. So, how did this X70 1.5 TGDi perform? Yes, this is the front-wheel drive version, yeah, and it's the premium version. Mechanically, they're all the same, so the premium version just has extra things. And the only thing that actually contributes to the handling is probably the 19-inch wheels, lah. And yeah, that improves the ride and handling a little bit. But other than that, it's mechanically the same as the other variants, except for the all-wheel drive, of course. So, overall conclusion, yes, this one is just as good as the 1.8, so don't worry about it, folks. It's good enough to be driven, and we are going to take a turn to Rumbau. Yes. No, we are going to go another place, to go to Pedas and get out. Yep. I like this part. Oh, lovely, and it's got new tarmac. How nice. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, really great. Lovely. Oh, so looks like the drive hasn't ended. I'm sorry, just can't resist it. This is a lovely road, but again, we meet up with other traffic, and that's a nice little car. No, it's a nice big car. It's a, yeah, that is the 300 SEL, a lovely car. Okay, so in terms of handling, impeccable, very good. In Cantonese, they say "ho tang wa," so I have no problems with the handling of this car. I have no problems with the power. Now, if you say yes, it's a little bit less powerful, true, but you are never satisfied when it comes to power. If you have 300 horsepower, you want 350. If you have 350, you want 400. So the question is whether it is enough. Now, if you're just a normal guy like everybody else who buys an SUV like this, there is plenty power, okay? And maybe one day we can take this car up the Genting again with the new 1.5 engine. Then you can see for yourself again whether it is powerful or not. But for me, yes, it is. So there is plenty of power and plenty of good handling. What more could you want, man? So anyway, fuel consumption, yes, see the result for yourself. And so I think that's about it, guys. I really got to wrap up, but I'm really enjoying this drive. Yes. Okay then, so till we meet again in the next video, guys, remember, thanks very much for supporting us, and don't forget to subscribe, yeah? And also, finally, just to let you know that we also sell the X70 amongst other Protons on our channel. So if you need to learn more and you're interested to book it through us, yes, you can. The commissions we earn will help us to run our channel and keep it going. And yes, you can do the booking online through us. So just give me a WhatsApp at 016-335-0609 or go to https://shop.yskhongdriving.com. So there you go, guys. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.